Hello everyone, welcome to the this Python lecture series. In this lecture today we will discuss what are the strings and how to indexing the string and how to slice the string. What are the methods we can apply over the strings and how to fit the string. These are the topics today we will cover in this lecture, and as you know, half of the lecture will go into theory to understand the foundational and conceptual understanding of programming, and half of the lecture will go to the uh, coding part where we will code and understand the each theoretical part of the programming. So let's start. So, what is the string? String is a sequence of character enclosed in a single quote, double quote, and triple quote. For example, I choose a different pen. Yeah, this one. For example, I write a hello. So this is a string. We use a single quote. We can also use the double quote as well. We can use also double quote. This is also valid in the Python. But in other programming, it has a different meaning. We will not go into the deep. I think I wrote a wrong spelling. I correct it. Okay. So single quote and double quote and their triple quote we also use for multi-line statement. Suppose we have a number of lines we want to comment out. We want in a string format. So we use the triple quote like that and like that. Here our content here there in a multi-line statement. This is a part of three types of string we understand here. Hello, single quote, double quote, and triple quote. We will code it also in when we write a code. So, so how to index the string? After understanding the string nothing but a sequence of character. Character means here A to Z. So we understand the how to indexing. So I take a page here. Yeah. So how to index them? Suppose I take a box here. I divide into the parts to explain the how to index them and slice them. This is a very useful part. Please keep in this mind. Understand better way. P. I'm writing a Python. P Y T H O and I. So this is a Python. This is string format. Uh, I have written in this format. This is I divide this string in a box format to understand indexing and slicing in a better ways. If I move from left to right, if I move from left to right, so we read this P is at a zero index, Y is a one index, T is at a second index, H is at a third index, O is for at a fourth index, N is at a fifth index. This we are reading from left to right. I mention here left to right, left to right. Now, when we read from a string from left to right, we give a index number in this way. If we read a if we read a string from right to left, so it will change. So I choose a different color. This one it will easier to understand. So we choose a minus one, minus two, minus three, minus four, minus 5. It means y is at a position of minus 5 or minus 6. So this is from right to left. So we uh, think I have written as a text equal to Python is running string, na? So we want like I wrote a text, and this is a square bracket I use, and suppose I mention a 0. So what should be the output of it? It means output of that string at a 0 index. Text contain the Python as a string. We are accessing the element at a 0 index. So we will get output P here. Similarly, we do for other character, like if you want to access the O, so we have to mention the fourth index. So we get a O. This is for the positive part. When we are taking into account of reading the string from left to right. If we are reading a string from right to left, so how to index them? I mention the text, and I if I mention the minus one, it means we are getting a n. N is the output. Similarly, I will get for other index, like if I mention a minus 4, so we will get a minus 4 means here this part. So we get a t. So this is a part of indexing. We are getting a string element through writing a index number. So we should know first what is the index number and how to read them when we have a string. So I think you understood. If you don't understood, please uh, see this video again, and I will explain the this is indexing. I will explain the slicing. Slicing part. If I like this one, I choose different pen. Uh, Slicing means we are taking a not only one element, we are taking a range of element. Element may here is I am taking as a p is the element in a string, y is the element, t is the element. So we are taking when we are indexing, so we are getting only one element. If we want a range of element, so we do slicing. This is called indexing. This is called indexing. If we want a slicing nothing but range of element are selected, or not only one element but range of element are selected. In slicing, suppose I wrote a text is same here. I wrote a text equal. The format is written in this format, like this one. Here is a index value, or here is the index value. I have written suppose here 0 and 4. The output of this will be 0 to 4 means P, Y, T, and H. P, Y, T, H. We will get 0 is inclusive. We include the 0 is inclusive. We include in the when we get an output of a string. This is called substring as well. We are getting a part of string inclusive. 0 is inclusive. So we take into account the P, and Y will come, and T will come, H will come. O. Fourth will not come because this is exclusive. We will not take into account the last element. So this point you need to keep in mind. So fourth we will not take. Same thing we can write in such a way. Same thing we can write in such a way as well. Same thing we can write like I mentioned. Same thing we can write like 4. So this means default value is here 0 0. Suppose if I choose different value, so what will happen? I erase here. Suppose if I use a different value, instead of 0, I use a 1. What will happen? If I use 1, so we will include the 1. So is this output of the text 1 4 is Y T H. What happened? I have to choose here. Erase this thing. I don't know why not erasing. So I write here. This is one here. I write here text 1 4. So we will include the 1 and 4 will not be included because this is exclusive part. So we will get the output YTH. Similarly, we can do for negative indexing as well when we read a string from right to left. So we will use text, and if I write a -1, as we have seen in the indexing part, we are doing slicing here. So we will use suppose -1 and here -3. So we will get the output N O -3. We will not get it. We will not get -3 because this is exclusive part. So this will we will do when we do a write a code in this lecture, in last of lecture. So we have understood the what is indexing and slicing. So indexing thing, but we are getting only a single element. But instead of slicing, we are getting a range of element. We get output. It is a substring of a string. So we have done indexing as well as slicing. So we move to understand the what are the string methods. String methods nothing but we are trying to performing a operation over the string. For example, for example, have a string like text equal. Suppose I am taking a Python. I want this string should be in a small letter, not in capital. This part is capitalized. The rest of them are smaller. I want all the parts should be smaller, in a small letter. So what we do? Text text dot lower. It means they will convert them into a smaller letter. So there are number of operations are there, such as lower, upper means we are converting into the in the capital format, and in strip method, suppose we have a space in a string, so how will you remove it? So we use a strip method, and we use a replace method. If I suppose if I want to replace the p part, so what should I do? For that we have a method. If I want to replace this p part, so we have method to replace the p with other character. We have a split function. If I want to split them, we can split them as well. So these are the methods. Methods are many. I will take example few of them when I code them. String formatting is a suppose we are printing the string, so we need some format. We need to write it. There are different format technique as well present there. So I will discuss three technique. First technique is using of f string method. F string, choose to select, and f string. F string means we use write a print statement. We use curly braces, and uh, uh, we write a here string, and we use f and write something. Whatever we read here, it will be same output. This value will be variable. It will come into it. There are different ways also there. So we have understood the what are the strings and how to index them and slice them. What are the methods and how to format them. The different way I will use example when I code it. So we will go to coding part of the lecture. Whatever we have learned in theory part, we will implement by coding as well. So make a string file, mention the extension to recognize it is a Python file. So first understand how to define the string. So I take a single example. I wrote here single quote, single quote, and single quote. I have written a Python, and what is the issue here? I think renaming. I have to do it. There is issue in writing. If I write same thing, I think there is issue in renaming. I rename it third third lecture dot py. Yeah, it is working. I think string, we cannot use the string. String is a keyword in a Python, that's why it is not recognizing as a file. It provide error. So we learn a new thing as well. We have to make sure while writing a file name, we don't use a keyword which is present in the Python. So single quote, I print it. So if I print, we will get a Python string. If I want to check the type of string, we get the answer Python. If I want to check the type of the single quote, so we will get a string is a type. Suppose if I want double quote, double quote string, so we can define in like that quote like Python print. So if I print the double quote, we will get same. So there, I know in different programming language, there are different way to interpret the double quote, single quote. But in Python, there the simple to define it. There is no single and double quote. If I have a multi-line triple quote, when we have a multi-line statement, triple quote, triple quote string, like triple quote. So we write here uh, like this is Python course from basic to from basic basic to advanced, and learn the theory and hands-on example through coding through writing a code. So this is a multi-line string. We use print to print the triple quote. Yeah. So we get the output. This is string. Huh? So we get a multi-line statement, and I comment out this one. Comment out nothing. Comment out is a this code like this line single quote will not be executed, will not be taken into account when a program converted to the machine code. It will not be converted. It's simple as statement. So we comment out all of the statement. So we use second part, indexing, then slicing. For indexing, I choose a uh, text equal. I wrote a Python. If I want to access the P, so I use the index 0. We get a P. If I want to access the last element, if I want to access the last element, for that I will use the -1. Yeah, I can use the when I count the string 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 parent text 5. Or in last lecture, I uh, taught you about can use the assignment comparison operator to check it is right or not. We get a boolean value, so we will check here. So we will apply the previous lecture knowledge to understand is this equal or not. So we see, yeah, we are getting a true answer. Getting a true answer. It for when we have index for 0, we get a p, and last element -1 5, we getting a same index, and through through comparison operator, we are getting a true are there. We are, so this is correct. Like if I for slicing part, for slicing for slicing we can I comment out this one. For slicing I wrote a substring. I use underscore here. Substring text. I mention here if I wrote like 2 0 1, so we will get a output p. 2 is exclusive. Oh, I have not print out this substring. That's why nothing is on terminal. So we're getting a py. Yeah. If I replace the 0, and I say first no first part should be default value is 0, we can use any value if we getting a pi. If I use 1, so we'll get y here only. 2 is exclusive, 2 will not include it. Yeah. So you have learned how we can get it. I can suppose I took a 5 here, so we get a y and up to a o. So we have done a what is indexing and slicing, and so we see what are the methods we can apply over the strings. Suppose I want to convert the text text dot convert the text Python into lower cases. So for that we can use a dot lower method. Yeah, we have done it Python. If I write in capital letter, it will be make it more easy to understand. Yeah. So we get a lowercase. Yeah. Good. If I use smaller, and I use here uppercase to capitalize all of the character. So we get a capital Python. Clear. Yeah. If uh, I mention, we can there are number of methods are there. I use a replace method. Replace. Uh, I mention p string is replaced through a I want should be from Chad. I know there is no meaning of it. What we are seeing, so we get a JZYTHN. We can remove any element of a string with other string. If I have a space in a string, if I want to remove the space, so we can use the strip method, like strip. We can use the strip method to get a removable space. First, I print the text to know how it is printing with space. Yeah, we're getting, yeah. You can see the space are there. We can remove the space through the strip method. Uh, if I do know how, if I want to check a string like p character p is present in a text or not, so we can use the membership operator. Membership operator, I taught you yesterday class. If you not seen that lecture, please go and see the lecture, because it is a lecture designed in such a way you learn in sequence manner, step by step manner. So like every time text I want to know present or not, we get a boolean value. This is a membership operator I will use. If I want to check if y is present, is not present or not, y in text, of course it is present, it's so a true. Yeah, if I take a random character z, present or not, yeah, it is not present, false. Yeah, we can use the not in is also a membership operator. So we are utilizing the previous theory and application part in a upcoming lecture also. So true. Yeah, not in. It means z is not present. Yes, true. So last part remains of string formatting. If I want to like if I write a name, take a new string name, wrote it John, and his age is around 5. If I want to use a f string, first I comment out f string. So I how will I use f, and my name is, so we use the curly braces for writing a variable name, and this my name is printed as it is, and whatever value whatever um, string are written in the curly braces, that value will be get from that whatever stored in that variable. And 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 I am I am year old, year old. So I print out, so we get a my name is John and I am 25-year old. So this is called a f string method. It is very recommended if you know writing a very production based code, so you have to use this type of method. There are number of methods also there, I will introduce also, but this method is recommended. You have to use whenever you're doing. Second method is formatting method. Dot format method. I use same example here. So what do you do? I have my name is curly braces, and I am year old. Old. After writing the whole string, and we write dot format. write the name and age. So this is a format method. Name the place here I wrote. This will be go to that place. The value given to the name and age or 25 that will go into the second place. So we see first I remove the clear it. So we get the my name is John. I am old. Third method is very less used. I will show if you need it. Yeah, this is no percentage method. We say percentage formatting method. So I use same example. Print my name is. We use percentage as and I am I am percentage the years old and writing here percentage writing the name and age. We get same answer here also. So this is the three methods I discuss here. Uh, First method is a recommended method. Whenever you're writing code, so you should use this method. First method is a more you will see many codes. So you will find f-string method, very popular method. So we will use in further lecture. We use this f-string method. Easy to use this method also. And there is a one problem. Suppose I have a name John. Uh, if I want to, I copy the John here. Yeah. So if I want to get the output, if I want to get the output in the reverse order, like N H O J. So how do we get it? We have to use the slide, whatever I taught in first, second, third lecture. You have to use this lecture and find out the answer. Take a time, and if you're watching a video after some time, to pause the video and think. We have to use the indexing and slicing method. Uh, we can get the reversing of the string. So, so what we do, we write a reverse name first, reverse name variable that store the reverse. Then write a name, and we use and write a -1. I will discuss how we have written it. So we get the print reverse name. So we get the NOJ. This is the how we can reverse the string by using the indexing and slicing method. In this is first. If I write here, take here and here, uh, first, second, and step size. We say first is inclusive, second is nothing but not nothing inclusive. It is exclusive part. This will not be included when we get a output. In step size, how we have to go. What should a step size? By default value is a step size 1. If I take a step size 2, so it will jump. Like if I write here 2, so we will get J or H only. So this is the exercise you have to do and comment in comment out to know you are doing or not. If you have any problem understanding the whatever I taught into driller, so you can comment and ask the question and raise a query. I will I will answer that. Uh, answer that a problem of that lecture. So in this lecture, we have understood what is a string. A string is nothing but a sequence of character that can be represented in the form of single quote, double quote, and triple quote. And we understand what is the indexing. Indexing nothing but we are getting a value through a index number. We are getting a element value of a string through index number. In slicing, we are getting not only single value, we are getting a range of value. We say substring part. We use the method. First, we add inclusive part. Second is exclusive part. And lastly, we understood formatting method. And before formatting, we understand the what are the method are think like we are performing some operation over the string to get an output. Like we want to remove the spaces, so we can remove spaces through strip method. If we want to split the string, we can use a split method. We can use a lower method to converting the string into the lower case. There are number of methods are there. I will not discuss each and every method, but you can find out the methods online. And finally, we solved the one simple puzzle. Name is written John. We have to reverse the John, so we have done it. Yeah. Still, you have a query. You can ask the question in comment, and I will surely address your query. And thank you so much, everyone. Yeah. If you have understand, please share this video to your friend as well. Thank you so much, everyone.